Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So today, we are going to play more Mega Man, because there's so many and they're all interesting. But instead of moving on to Mega Man 7, say, what was the last one to beat? Well, that would be 6. 7 would have been the next one, like a normal person. But before we do that, I figured there's still more 8-bit entries, but on handheld. And I brought them up enough during the 1 to 6 mainline play that it just seemed necessary. So, here we go with the first game, called Dr. Wily's Revenge. And as I described it in previous streams, what it is, it's like a combination of elements of Mega Man 1 and 2 for the NES, but brought to the Game Boy in the best way that they possibly can. Now, as I understand, this wasn't developed by the regular Mega Man team, but it was farmed out to a third party, and I believe that third party stays the same for the 5 games. Why is that not working like that? Oh well. So, this is where we're going to be for now, and we're just going to get through that. I might find a way to put the Game Gear version on once we finish these 5 on Game Boy, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. But without further ado, I forgot to put my glasses on. There! Now we can start! See, we have 4 of the original 6 Robot Masters here. But they're only of the first game. Where did the second game influence go? Well, we just have to get a little bit deeper to find out. Now, despite the ranges of color you're seeing now, this was a monochromatic original Game Boy release. But if you play these games through a Game Boy Color, you have the option of adding just a tiny bit of color. It's not like a full recoloration. That takes so much more. They can just, tell it be like, okay, these sprites get this color, and these elements get this color. It's a very, very simplistic, but still universally applicable thing. I hate these blocks. Every single Mega Man player hates these damn blocks. But they're always here. Always. As much as you hate them, it kind of doesn't feel like Mega Man without them. I mean, I'm not sure I'd miss them if they ever went to disappear. Right. That could have went a lot worse. So could that have. Electricity is very... What do you mean there's electric hazards in Electric Man's level? Or Elect Man's, rather. Electric Man. That's too big a word. We saved that stuff for Mega Man X. Where instead of mans, you get animals. Magnet Man, Cut Man, versus Storm Eagle, Sting Chameleon, so on and so forth. Or that unfortunate 5th game where they named everybody after Guns N' Roses members and things. Which is why there's somebody named Duff McWallen. What a time to be alive! Honestly, though, Mega Man X, I have it's difficult to say whether or not I have more or less love for Mega Man X, because the first Mega Man X is one of the best Super Nintendo, or just games ever made, period. And while I like 2 and 3, they just can't touch that first game. 4 is still good, but it can't touch that first game. From 5 onwards, it's, inelegant. It's very difficult to enjoy playing. And I often don't, so I pretty much stop after the 4th game when I'm doing replays. Thankfully, when I'm using the Mega Man collections just to simplify my play, X Legacy 1 neatly includes 1 to 4. and then I can just stop. I don't need to have the second legacy for games I might not play. Not to say that's necessarily the case with Legacy 2, but, you know, Legacy 2 includes 7 and 8, and 8 is kind of the bottom of the barrel for the series for me. And 7, I didn't like it back in the day, and I don't know. I might be appreciating it a bit more now, but I don't know. We'll have to save those thoughts for when we actually get to 7. Here I am starting this one, and all I'm talking about is the rest of the mainline ones. No! It's the problem with your sprite is so much bigger, relatively speaking. Because while he does take up a lot more of the screen this time, that is simply because the original Game Boy screen was so small. Remember, it was like 1.5 inches. So all this stuff still had to read cleanly on a handheld with a tiny, tiny display. Tiny, tiny. No, that's my Ninja Pocket. Ow. Woo! Of all the things to translate, why Big Eye? God, he even brought his damage. Nobody likes you, Big Eye. Not even Captain N. Well, at least I still got 2 lives before we got there. Because I don't think he's going to be very kind to me at this level of health. Wow, he does a lot less damage than he does on the NES version. Of course, it helps that I've played that very freshly, so the impression is still left in my mind. That really did not seem difficult. After a point, you can just keep shooting and stop trying, I guess. What's the matter, RockMan? Just not handling well under this new team. I always appreciated that art when I was younger. Of course, you know, that whole iconic thing the Terminator did with the half and half made every young kid obsessed with a look like that. And honestly, it just looks fucking cool. Elec hurts ice. I was just there recently. I should remember this crap. What up? Hey, Brad. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Right now, some 8-bit MegaMans. What's up? Except for playing the Game Boy ones from the old black and white system. But I'm playing them as though they're running through a Game Boy Color, which is why, first of all, Mega Man's red instead of blue. Sorry I wasn't around yesterday. I swear an EMP went off in my house, and somewhere every single electronic I use went haywire. All of Kelsey's devices were fine, of course. Ah, the selective EMP. I love those. I had one of those during my Quake stream where it only affected things in the living room, but only, like, my router. It didn't affect my PC, didn't affect my console, didn't affect anything else. It just affected the router, so it kicked me off for like 20 minutes. I have a prototype of a keychain to show you, speaking of Mega Man. Oh, really? What am I not using fucking Elect Beam for? Like a chump? Having the power and not using it? What Mega Man are you basing this keychain off of? Or is it like Like the abilities, or... Oh, I screwed that up. Good thing I can reset the puzzle. But you know what? With a game this old, I wouldn't put it past it to just be like, there's your solution. Just die. It's right up there with forgetting to hit up when you get to the ladder. 0 lives? Yeah, let's just induce game over and do this again. B is continue. There we go. This one, actually. Well, that'd be the OGs anyway. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, that'd be a real deep cut, but then I wonder how you differentiate this one from the first Mega Man. Since this one has so much of the original Mega Man reused, I suppose you could just make it a monochromatic chain. Mega Man's normally very colorful. Black and white would definitely indicate those 5 Game Boy games. Haven't printed it yet. Once I get my new printer in and I can double production, I'll be able to prototype faster. Hey, improving the workspace. Now that's real shit. That's right up there with, like, the simple joys of having a second monitor. Oh no! Okay, now we're not gonna get fucking clowned on by this. Woohoo! I'll be very excited to see what that is. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's the small joys in life, right? Why aren't you hooking onto that ladder, Mr. Mega Man? Do I have... No, this predates Rush Coil. I'll save that power up because I don't think that respawns. Oh, but I am kind of low. No, I'm not. I'll show you for sure once I get it printed. Awesome! I'm looking forward to it. Oh no! Stop making me waste my ability! I need this shit for the end of the stage! Alright, here we go. There we go. Why was that such a chore? Whatever. Haha. Wait, really? Do I have to jump that? Oh, okay. I thought there was still another spike that had to fall in the middle so I could have... You. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that. Doesn't always do what I want. Exactly what I want. I'm so glad that while they reused the Robot Masters in this game, they didn't reuse the stages. The actual, or the original NES stage for Iceman would be not great for the Game Boy. You'd suffer so badly from screen crunch. A far less cruel way to experience what I'm talking about, especially for Switch users. Go to the Game Boy app on your Nintendo Switch Online and try to play that version of Super Mario 1 versus, like, the NES Super Mario 1. See how many times that zoomed-in view gets you killed. I guarantee it's going to be a lot more. Annihilated! He did take a pretty good chunk out of my butt, though. I love Super Mario Deluxe on the Game Boy Color, though. Once I got used to it, you know, it was fine. But that's largely because even by that point, I had, like, years and years of muscle memory of playing that game again and again and again to use against the screen zooming and all the bullshit that I'd face. Yeah, it's ice, so that's gotta be you. Oh, hey, Pornbot. It's not a stream till one of you have shown up. Definitely pleased with how well the music translated. And yeah, these stages are just much, much, much better fit for how the Game Boy rolls. They still have all the same mechanics present. No, sir. Yeah, I don't think I want to grab that power-up on the instant death surface. Howdy, Morning Toil. Good to see you. I really hope Nintendo and Capcom work out whatever they need to get the rest of the Game Boy games on the NSO slot, because we're still missing the Mega Man Extreme games, and those are worth having. Like, I didn't play those until the Virtual Console release on the 3DS, and that was my first way to experience them. And I fell in love with them that way. So surely if I can get in there, you know, back when we were allowed to purchase our retro games instead of having to subscribe for them. I didn't know it was on Game Boy. Well, it is and it isn't. See, the Extreme 1 and 2 are like amalgams, kind of like this game is, in which the first game is a combination of elements of X1 and X2 to make its own thing, like how this one is a combination of Original 1 and Original 2 to make its own thing. Extreme 2 is, well, more of that. It's still its own game, but a combination of two. 16-bit titles put down to the 8-bit. And they're really, really good. Particularly the first one, once again. Something about X1 is just magic. And it carries that magic to Extreme 1. It's just so replayable. I think after I got that on the Virtual Console for my 3DS, it was probably my most played Game Boy game on that system. Because I just kept looping it again and again and again and again. This series' history is so wild, isn't it? Kind of like how the game I'm playing right now wasn't even made by, you know, the Mega Man team. That was farmed out. This was farmed out to a third party. It's just like, Mega Man's a hit. The Game Boy's a hit. Get Mega Man on Game Boy right now. It's kind of why it started being an amalgam of 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 existed, and they're like, let's make a Mega Man, I guess. So they used what was there for a while. But once we get to Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy, it's actually like its own thing, with its own mans, its own structure, and it's the best of the bunch because of it. That one, they choose to theme it after, like, planets and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they did remember to have a Uranus man. You can just take that last life bar, sir. Your movement pattern feels so different than the NES. They did a good job, though. These sprites are cute. Yeah, they did a really good job making them clean and readable on a screen that's like 1.5 inches big. But we're gonna need to see Uranus Man. Well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, because I want to get the handheld games beaten before we move on to any 16-bit entries in the series. Can't just leave the Game Boy games out there. Pass them by. They were made by different staffers, and as such, they feel radically different, but they're still good. I mean, 2 is inelegant on Game Boy, but we love it anyway. Ow! Get the hell away from me. Right. Oh, I want that. Okay, good. I was gonna say, this predates Rush Coils, so how am I getting up there? Excellent. That was almost substantially less excellent. Really? That is some bullshit, the shot just arcing that high. You know what? Ice is almost as good. Oh, you can still hurt me. That's some bullshit, even after I make you inert. Should have given that to Alec. Ooh, that was a bit close. Things I do for a tiny, tiny life pellet. Gotta love twofers. Okay, I guess that just didn't hit him. Ow. Whoa, yeah. That was gonna be the end. Oh, maybe this is a checkpoint. That'd be awfully nice. Oh, come on. I remembered what those did. Ah, my rate of fire is different from the NES. No. I'll just force my way through. Please do the big jump. I said do the big jump, not on me. Oh, man. Maybe electricity arcs up enough there. Come on. Let me make it to the boss door. I'm pretty sure it's just down there. Just go! Go, damn it, go! It was down there. I think you can just have that life, though, Cutman. Yeah, there you go. Right. That's why my memory's screaming, because it should be Guts. But we don't have Guts Man in this game, so I guess it's fire? As long as I hit him with that second check. Yeah, I guess it is fire. That's weird and wrong. Oh shit, yeah, we're already at Dr. Wily. That's the other thing about the Game Boy games. There's 4 Robot Masters instead of 8. So you cut through it just a little bit faster once you get rolling. And that's the eyebrow flex, so you know it's getting real now. How the hell would a guy get up there? Oh, wait, no, I don't use that. Oh, come on. You know what? Whatever. I am just going to throw myself into a hole anyway, because who starts a Dr. Wily castle at 0 lives? Come on, you can hit me harder than that. There we go. Yeah, just like the first game on the NES, you can make the mistake of choosing to go to stage select and then start all the way back from the start of Wily Castle. So if you really like it, you can do it a couple of times if you feel so inclined. Oh, come on, that should have been enough. Can you don't? I am all for the inclusion of this thing from Mega Man 2, just to get nice and beefed up again. And that's also the game subtly informing us that Mega Man 2 stuff is coming. How did they make it obvious what power you had equipped? On Game Boy, they couldn't. They just straight couldn't. What they're banking on is that you're looking at your HUD and seeing that you have an active weapons bar open. And you can read that weapon EL instead of weapon P. The only 8-bit handheld game to get the distinction of color and proper differentiation that way was the single release for the Sega Game Gear, which itself was an amalgamation of 4 and 5. For the NES, rather. But brought to Sega's Handheld. Woo! My God, that wasn't spikes. Yo! I knew it. Shit. Oh. Okay, we're in no fucking checkpoint county. I forgot. Well, I'm just gonna take a hit here anyway. Oh, I see. The fans are here to prevent me from damage boosting. That is... Stop figuring out my tricks! I will just damage boost through him, though, even though it's quite a wallop. We can just recharge here. It's no big deal. Didn't think they'd relinquish large power-ups so quickly. I'm totally okay with that, though. Okay, now there's spikes here. Douche here. Spikes there. Okay. Or maybe that's the checkpoint. I'm just going to proceed assuming that there's no checkpoints. You're supposed to open your shell when I'm close. Mysterious creatures of questionable living. I thought that shot was going to go over him. Little helmet guys look so bored in this game. Yeah, they do. Mega Man hasn't become a credible threat yet or something. Damn. Should have gotten one of those first. I got them in the wrong order. Okay. Cut, electric ice, fire. Ka. Oh, Ka! Of course. How could I forget Ka? When the fuck did I get that? Genuinely don't remember when that item appeared. But that must be how to get those one-ups in the start of the stage. I'm jumping right into... Whoa! Kind of knew those were coming. And I can't believe I dodged them in time. Wait, right, only electric kills you. Or, wait, does the rolling cutter do it? Yes, it does. This seems like a too good to be true place to get my shit together. I mean, they have to actually drop stuff for it to be viable. There we go. Maybe I'll be lucky and right below here will be the... Oh, they stop? There's a limit? That doesn't seem like Mega Man. Delicious baby birds. Yeah. I bet being robots, they have a really unique crunch. Come on, give me some more life. There we go. Now I can replenish my car. Okay, you're full. Let's fill up elect. No, actually, let's get the rolling cutter full. And now we can get elect full on the way up. Oh. Well, now you guys owe me a bit more life ups on the way out. Good thing the sequence keeps going. Fucking love the music in Dr. Wily stages, just universally. Wow, how much screwing happens here? Ah, there we go. I was wondering where the end of that sequence was. Yeah, that's, I'm sure that is totally gettable, and not at all some sort of trap. Oh! Already here? Why did I think there was more stages? Ugh, memory works awfully funny that way. Alright. And here we're fighting Robot Masters from Mega Man 2. Instead of Mega Man 1. Or doing the standard boss fight refight. Well, I guess Flashman is a bit more trouble than I anticipated. Already at 0 lives. You gotta get away from me, buddy. Oh, what? Now that is some awfully clown stuff. No, continue. I don't want to... Oh, yeah, that's the worst part. If you hit start by accident, you know, just continue. If you hit start, game over. Start again. Hope you wrote down your password. It's not a thoughtfully designed UI. Now that I know that's there, I could... Oh, for God's sake. How does this thing even work? I can only have one active at a time? This thing is useless. I mean, I know it just got me a free life, but that is just useless. Should have just given me the magnet beam. Is that enough to chunk through Big Eye? I think it is. Oof, yep. That's not, though. Charge you back up. Or just... the fucking thing despawned. Incredible. Though not surprising. We are at the point where the game should be making fun of me at every turn. Come on, stop being so stingy. There we go. Come on, give me some more weapon ups. I had a lot more depleted this time, using my shitty platform. That's better. Okay, that's fucking awesome. Nothing else needs charging up? Nope, just this. Right, it's spike time. Except there. There's you. Oof. Thank God those iframes actually work. Ah! No, 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 no! Damn, I hate those things. I'm trying to remember what they're called. I think they're bladers. Something cute. You son of a bitch. Okay, so there is a checkpoint. There is some form of mercy. That's not bad. Thought for a second I was going to have to do that entire stage again. Which would have been perfectly Mega Man. guys are stepping on my last nerve. Okay, well, that's an adequate apology. Alright, how about some weapon ups? That'll do. Use CA. I'm sure that stands for something. I don't care to learn what it is anymore. No platform that inflexible is worth knowing. Fuck. Oh. Come on, man. I at least want to get to the Robot Masters again. Maybe we can figure out Flashman's weakness. Go fucking electric beam. That's gonna be some rough to recover if I can't clear this time. Or at least get to the Robot Masters. Okay. Let's... I need to get as far over here as possible. Okay. No, wait. You can die by one. Thought I was going to have to use more rolling cutter. Nope. Gotta go. This is a much better place to fool around with that. And use the last friggin' shot. Okay, that should be enough to kickstart. Now, start returning my investment. Thank you. That was foolish. Yep, we just get it powered up, and then we just start wasting it. In a hallway, we don't even need a platform. That's luxury. Okay, now don't use it. You guys better start giving me some life ups. Not that I don't appreciate and require the weapon up as well. But it all becomes moot if I don't survive long enough to make it. Wasn't this a hallway of protracted screws? Yeah, this is the one that goes on for a while, so I can actually press on just a little bit. Yeah, everything else is full, so we can just focus on life. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, shit! Oh! Alright, let's figure out what Flashman's weak to. Seems like rolling cutter will work just fine. Oh, wow! He fucking faced the wrong way after freezing me. Can't make up that kind of good fortune. Of course, now I got no rolling cutter for... Oh, wait, no. I'm not refighting the old cast. And unlike when you refight them in the Doc Robot stages in Mega Man 3, I am getting their power. So I get to carry my abilities from... or some abilities from Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2. Well, good thing we got Flash. Well, let's hold on a sec there. I want to see how much life he's actually going to cost. Okay, yeah, that'll put him out. I'm reasonably sure that's nobody else's weakness. Come on. I'll just assume Quick Boomerang will work on whoever I choose next. Which will just be nice and simple about. I think that works on him. Whoa, the jumping is so strange. Well, it worked well enough that I certainly can't complain. I can't remember who the fourth one they used is. Kinda hope it's Metal Blade. Not that it would be as OP as fuck here as it is in the original. Oh, Heat Man, yeah, that's your weakness. Gotta love that. And we still have a life to take into the next, yeah, I think the Wily fight starts here. Or a Wily fight. I wonder if that still charges in this game the way it does in the first game and that I never actually bothered using. Wait. I don't remember your weakness. It might be P. He's got a pattern I gotta learn. I don't fucking remember this guy at all. That was entirely too close a call for an unexpected... Who the fuck was that? I know it's not Anchor or any of the other weird Game Boy guys. Mirror Buster. Okay. That was actually pretty tough at the end. Gonna say, I remember there being more Wily action than that. And thank goodness, I'm just gonna casually discard this last life so I can have the proper 3 to start. Man, these guys are persistent if you don't kill them. Man! Yeah, they put every enemy they could here to make sure you simply couldn't damage boost your way through. You will fight, you will get good, you will hit the correct button to continue. God, that would have been a total loss. Thankfully, these enemies don't need very much to be wiped out. I like how the ice stays frozen until the robot stands on it. Makes you wonder how hot a robot like Mega Man runs. You'd have to assume not very, because, you know, humans have to be able to touch that to at least service it. And it's to his benefit to not be boiling hot if he's saving humans from something Dr. Wily's done. Oh no. Oh no! I panicked. I mean, I can practically heat my room with my Steam Deck. Fair. Maybe in the year 20XX, Dr. Light has come up with an optimal cooling solution. One can hope, anyway. Right, I keep forgetting that they're right frickin' there. There's no indication that there's something that anchors those there. It's just wild, untamed electricity. Right? And it did it again. That's fine. Alright, Sniper Joe. It's your job to take me out. The little dude's more effective at it than you are. Sniper Joe, you're fired. B. God, I can't wait till they fix that. I'm sure one of these points I'm gonna hit start and just fuck everything up. Very real possibility on original hardware. That's just as possible here, I suppose. Feels like an even meaner owl conversation from Zelda. If you know what, if he were that cruel, I might not mind him so much. Though he's still a jerk for reversing the yes and no positions on his conversation. Somebody at Nintendo knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. And they shouldn't have. That was just dirty. Ow. Oh no. Just have my bad mouth rescue platform ready. And not use it. That's the key. Oh my god! I like how you start off screen and you're still able to attack me. That's cool. I do like how when he's jumping, his shield doesn't matter. That's a big plus. Someone's gotta call OSHA on Wily, man. I'm sure he pays them off. Or maybe the Robot Masters do something with them. Maybe those are the first hostages he takes every new Skull Castle he builds. It was like I was aiming. Could you just stop doing that and be effective at your job? Come on, little guys. Show this dumb shit how to actually whoop. I guess it's not safe for humans, but only robots go there. True, but Dr. Wily goes there, and I gotta imagine any hostages he's keeping do, too. I mean, granted, they're not going to be wandering the totality of the complex. Wily might be, though. He kind of has to be able to go check on his creations. Oh, come on. Okay, now let's try not to take this platform and Spike's balls first. There! Why couldn't I have done that? Oh, this fucking place. How could I forget so quickly? Okay, okay. What's here? No electric traps? That seems odd. Awesome! I wanted him to do the big jump, and he did. Odds of that happening twice are nil. Holy fuck! Why 3? That's stupid! Oh, good. Good, good, good. You arc up just enough we can get some damage. Kinda not wanting to fall. Oh, why? Oh. Man, what the hell was that? Really? The checkpoint is the 3 big eyes? Are you... God, that's... Okay, so you're actually constrained by the top of the screen. There. That went just a little bit better. Still think it's mean to have that many big eyes there. Wish my fire rate was just like it was, but I think that gets fixed in other games. I don't actually remember. It's been a hot minute since I played the Game Boy ones. Might have actually been the 3DS Virtual Console. The last time I revisited them anyway. Oh, Dude! Oh yeah, of course you get me there. How about you drop a life up? Could you do that? I was gonna say, I'll settle for just falling before you get here. Eh. Just jump over the bitches. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, you're not gonna pull that shit on me a third time, are you? Life up? No. I suppose I probably should have used that in something. The stage is still going! Oh my god! Fuck it. Really? Okay, guys, this is getting stupid. Really? Like, honest to God. Can't even get anything through here. Killed by a tiny robotic bird. Continue. Why? Why can you shoot me off screen? That shit is some serious bullshit. Yeah, now I get the generous weapon power-ups. Vicious baby bird. Bitch was probably hungry. And simply couldn't reach one of his brothers in time to eat. Now I'll actually remember the elect beam now. You should have been wiped out too, but you know what? That's fine. You'll get your hits. Just like these fucking big eyes are gonna get theirs. I was gonna say, well, who knows? Maybe these spikes are gonna get us. There's so many fucking vanishing lights. That is not the place to panic, but damn if they weren't making me panic. Feeling I'll need that. For all the dumping I did on that platform, it seems only fair that it becomes required. No, you're supposed to drop the children. Not on my head, over where I can hit them. Come on now, surely you can give me some life ups. That I can render Mutant immediately by dying on spikes. I was gonna say, don't you spawn a bunch of them and then throw them down in the hole. Because they do not follow. Okay, like there's nothing that needs weapon up except for this. How about some life ups? There we go. Couple balls. Come on, man. Life ups, for real. Just like one more, even a little one, would make a ton of difference. These drop rates are no laughing matter. They're really definitely trying to starve me. So, making fun of the first part of the game for being easy, are you? Can't have that. That is definitely a paddling. That was too soon. Yeah, that just negated everything I gained. Alright, get out of here. Checkpoint! Hooray! Damn! Oh no, no, no. I don't want two of them on my ass. What are the odds that you're going to give me a life up? Slim to nothing. Got it. Should have known. You know what? Now that you're trapped down there, I kind of want to see if you'll give me some power-ups. That wasn't even worth the investment. Oh god, I can't believe this isn't even the last one. Love those blocks. We'll get there, but holy fuck, I wish I had my magnet beam. Come on, give me a life up. The blocks, man, they feel sapiently malicious. They do. All the time. They do. I hate them so much. Okay, here we fucking go. Beauty. Oh, come on, man! I register my complaint again. Who puts 3 big eyes right before a hole? That's Mario Maker mean. We're gonna get this. And then I'm going to dance on those blocks' graves. Man, I'd love to see a Mario Maker stream. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. It's something I certainly could do. And Lord knows I can and have spent hours just playing user levels. Been a while since I've played it last, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like a while. A couple of years at least. There, that should be the end of the blocks. No more fucking blocks. I'll definitely need that. I don't think I'm going to get any more out of that. Really? Elect Beam mangles the shit out of you. That's very good information to have. And you guys, you know what? You're not worth the investment. Oh my god. Here we go. Ah. Some lucky tea. Okay. No more blocks. No more blocks, I beg thee. But I'm pretty sure there's one more. Right, no, we got here and then we died because it was bullshit. This fucking ability come on. I know they're shears, but they just look like uppity clams. Yeah, they do. Act like it, too. Holy fuck. Nope, you stay put. I'm not taking any chances, because I'm sure I'm going to fucking die here. because that would just be the best thing to happen. But at this point, we've got 2 lives. No baby bird death this time. We're not going to fall. Oh my god. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so much? Oh my god. I don't want to do this stupid puzzle anymore. God damn it. Ruin you too? No, it does not. Damn shame. God, there's gotta be something else I can do about those. Wait a minute. What if Flashman's ability would work? It's worth a go. I mean, I'm still fucking taking a ton of damage, so it's not really the best thing to have. I still only make it here with such a pitiful amount of life. Why? Why are you so cruel? You know what? How about you just end this so I can get all my shit recharged? Dr. Wily's revenge indeed. Dr. Wily's revenge of shitty fucking enemy placement. Maybe saving Flash till the last part of that is the ticket. That's what I'm missing out on. That son of a bitch really should be dying, but yeah, I'm the electricity that arcs all over the place. Oof, R.I.P. Yep. That is pretty much this whole stage in a nutshell. Nope. Just not gonna deal with that. Yay! A checkpoint. Wait. No, electric needs that. Especially if I'm going to be coming back here repeatedly. And I have every reason to believe I will be. Really? Now you want to give me a life up. And you want to respawn. Like, that's so cool. Bullshit. Extra bullshit. Okay, now we're gonna lose a ton more life otherwise. Wait, can we just freeze you in place? Oh, you jump over that. That's cute. I love this determination to make sure I'm as fucked as possible. Can you even get them at that level? Oh, it can. They just take a lot. Awesome. Now, this must be where Flash comes in handy. Well, you know what? I guess I made it. Still, once again, a life that I'm gonna die. Because making progress is forbidden. Really? You can't even give me a life power-up? Just one stinking life power-up so I can take a point of damage? Might as well end this run, too. Go on, Big Eye. You're good at it. You're gonna get your shot in regardless, aren't you? You just have to. What is that? Reflects. I can't see that being useful at present. God. Just go. Still gonna take a hit. Why can't my fucking power just go the way it's supposed to and make sure everything on the floor is wiped out? You're gonna make me have to fucking... Really? Just harvest here? That's your solution? Well, I don't have any better ones. No, life power-ups. I want life power-ups. We're not getting there, are we? Fine. We'll just continue. Boy, I sure miss Item 2 and Rush Jet right about now. I'd love to just be able to bypass these sections. I mean, I've been through them enough times, I kind of think I've earned the clear. Alright, let's hang out here, see if we can get some life power-ups. That was a little one. Almost a little one. Come on, drop something for me. I have to make it to the checkpoint of demoralization. Almost full. Somebody want to top that off? Close enough. Oh yeah, that would have done it too, but whatever. Come on, keep it together. Okay, you didn't even respawn. That was surprisingly polite of you. Doing suspiciously well. Oh, I called attention to it. What the fuck is wrong with me? There! Now who's a smart guy? Come on. Okay. Let's see if we can hold on to this much life. Definitely power that up, just on the odd chance that I have to go back. Pity I can't stop that power mid-use to try to, you know, save a little bit of its energy. But it truly is a one and done. Oh my god, I made it here with, like, good amounts of life instead of one-hit kill. Now, are we gonna be able to intelligently use that? We'll see. That's what I should have done. What the fuck was I thinking climbing? this is not a good farming area. We'll just leave you be. I was gonna say, if you drop another fucking life power-up right where I can't... Ooh, free life, free life, free life. Crap, what gets through metal? Cutter? Nope. It's not ice. Is it the... No, it's not the weapon thing. It's not bubble. It's not quick. Fire? It's gotta be heat. There we go. Weird to have fire and heat in the same game, but you know what? I'll take it. Now what? Oh, this looks suspicious. Yeah, that's definitely something, and I'm sure I'll regret it if I don't get it. Out you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need those. So... probably a Lek as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I cannot believe the amount of luck that was just used there. Stupid electric beam. On one hand, it's very useful. On another hand, it never does exactly what I need it to. It can be my best friend and worst enemy in the same span of 5 seconds. Oh, that's pretty cool. Deeply suspicious of an extra life being provided outside of a boss door. Clam Tower! Thankfully, we were smarter than Clam Tower. It's Tower. Say it right, Frenchie. Chowder. Ooh, I don't remember your weakness. Like, at all. Well, you seem to take hits from... Okay, well, I'm gonna need to figure out the weakness there, because the P doesn't do enough damage. Okay, is it cut? I don't like that. Maybe it wasn't cut. Okay, so we don't jump on the claw. That's good. You better not need a Lek. Okay, doesn't work. Good enough. Ice. Doesn't work. Fire. Seems to be, honestly, pretty devastating. about... God, it must be you, I guess? It is. Okay, I just gotta be mindful of the claw. I see. Oh my god, you want me to do that again? Okay, let's do this. I think this will be an okay distance to mind myself from. Shit. Just by the final fucking bar of my life, I was gonna be so pissed off if I got iced there. That would have been so annoying. Yeah, suck on that, you space station having dick. That was a lot tougher than I remember that being. I don't remember that last Wily stage like at fucking all. Noise! Yeah, barely, but thank you. Oh yeah, their names are Susie. I forgot about that. Chang key. Or maybe change key. Cutting wheel. Not exactly imaginative, but yes, Susie. Honest to God. Screwdriver. Yeah, Susie's the only one that stands out. The rest of these are fairly utilitarian. Super cutter? No, I like uppity clam better. Metal. Okay, 2 L's. Still don't know if they're robots or guys. Gabiol? Gabiol? Gabiol. Squirm. That is great. And the most awful spelling I've seen of squirm, the pronunciation. Mole? Why aren't you called a screwdriver? It's their band name. Pee-pee. Close enough. Sniper Joe, you son of a bitch. Big Eye, you motherfucker. Kaminari Goro. Huh, I just called them Lightning Lords. Changi Maker. I don't remember what I called him. Just some fire burning things. Bunby Harry. No. Blader. Bunby Harry. 100% the kind of names I'd expect out of an engineering class, though. You know what? You're right. You're right. Oh, actual up-close face portraits. He just looks like he's out of South Park. Iceman when he's smiling. He needs to be surly and grumpy. South Park, yeah, we were just thinking the same thing. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Ah, yes, the Mega Man 2 guys. We really run out of silly enemies by now? I suppose they gotta get some nod. Most of them got crunched up pretty quickly. Anchor! Oh, that was his name! Who am I thinking Anchor was? Probably one of the later characters. Clomp, 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 clomp. Stomp, Mega Man, for everlasting peace. Sound of his giant booted feet is the sound Dr. Wily lives in fear of. Like we all live in fear of Mr. X's boots. Oh wait, no. I remember where I'm thinking the Bunby Harrys are called Bladers, because that's what they're called in Captain N. And I love that show. Besides, that just sounds a little bit more offhand. Rolls off the tongue a bit better. Not bad for a wee little Game Boy title. Yeah, I agree, and I mean, that's probably why they ended up making like 5 of them. Speaking of which, that was the first game. Let's move on to game number 2. What is my shortcut key? I did this recently. Why doesn't that work? Hold on. Oh, this controller doesn't do that. Alright, no problem. We just need a controller with the buttons, don't we? Hello, connect. Alright. You. Yeah, okay, low battery, fine. Oh, good lord. Are you going to be this way the whole time? Oh, is your battery like that extinctingly low? Is that your problem? There, you're plugged in, you giant crying bitch. See, you got plenty of power. Telling me you're low. Go all the way to hell. Game selection. Mega Man 2, finally. I was using the NES pad because that just feels better for Game Boy games. And you know what? I'm just going to do the same thing here. Change grip order. But this doesn't respond the same way that it does to games in the NES app, because why would it? And it's not like we have a Game Boy controller to pair the same way we've got like an NES controller to go with the NES app. And the other 4 from Mega Man 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you brought good music with you, but we'll just have to hope and see. Who should go first? I'm thinking it's gonna have to be Metal Man first. Because then metal chops wood, wood breaks fan, and air breaks crash. So yeah, Metal Man first. We brought different music, we'll say. Whoa! Spikes already. That's not fair. Gotta say, I immediately don't care for it as much as I do the original original Metal Man music that appears in his original incarnation in 2. Wait, is this... Oh, I can slide in this one! Oh, I completely forget which, like, Mega Man 3 bots I fight at the end of this. Those do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of fucking damage. Oh my god. Jesus! That's like half my life in one shot, guy. That's a bit much. Those seem a lot more resilient, too. Of course, maybe I'm just thinking that because I don't have the Elect Beam anymore. To just roast my way through these corridors. Drop rate still seems just as tragically low. Come on, you guys want to give me something. I can't sustain even one hit from your crushing platforms. Give me something to work with here. Ooh. You know what? That's worth taking some damage for, because I'll probably die getting it. What'd I tell you? Oh my god. Checkpoints don't really seem to be in this game's kindness. Now, how about you guys want to give me some life power-ups on the way back through? That'd be awfully nice. You could at least have the courtesy to be defeated when you're shot a bunch of times. It's common courtesy! Gotta be careful. They're already pulling out all the want to kill the player moves. And it's just the first... Oh, God. I predict the Wily stages are going to be... You know what? Next time, I'm just gonna fucking damage boost my way through. That seems to be what they want me to do with him. Since that's not nearly enough bullets to actually put him down. That was cool. Why did I only take so little damage? One time I took over half damage? Is there a certain way to hit them to cause me to take less damage? These are all things I would love to know. The music is a beat booping as hard as it can here. It's trying, but it's not making it the same way the music in the first game did. I probably appreciate it more if they at least used a version of the guy's music instead of totally new music. Of course that does fall straight down. Of course it does. Man, the Metal Blade really would be the most useful thing to have in this stage alone. That's kind of mean. Force me to slide right into an enemy? I mean, surely you must be aware that I could be low on everything. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? At least they got no hit start to game over option. That's good of them to take out. Honestly, I'm amazed I didn't have that happen to me in the previous game. Good. We're off to such a great start. Yeah, how about we just finish all those lives off? I don't want to start just like that. B button, continue. No. And we stay over here. Geez, you hit that checkpoint awfully quick. This doesn't feel like halfway through the stage. Any odds I'm gonna get a life container here? I don't think so. Great! Stupendous, even. I can't beat Boop hard enough, it seems. Perhaps this wasn't the first intended stage for you to go to, but it seems like the most logical choice, assuming the weaknesses stay the same, and that's a pretty big assumption. They've been consistent so far, except when that one instance where they had to not be, in the case of giving Cutman weakness to fire. Okay, well, we still got out there with a little bit more life, but I still don't understand what they expect the guy to do about those things. The fire rate literally cannot keep up with the speed at which my finger can move. So it's not like it's a problem of I'm not hitting them enough. Well, I mean, it is, but, you know, it's not my fault. God, I could wish Rush Coil were here right about now. Alright, let's just... To hell with you guys. Oh yay, we made it! Now we get... Oh, you know what? At least one life to see if we can keep up learning his pattern. That's not a bad approximation of, his original environment. But once again, I wish we had his original music. Boss music is... God, it sounds like Metroid 2. Why? What happened, guys? There was good music right there. All you had to do was translate it like you did before. Okay, so we got Rush. Good. Still not Rush Coil, but... Okay. Let's go to Woodman and continue the streak of failure. How bad is your music? That was a Mario sound picking up an extra life. Why did so much change? That didn't have to. It all worked so much better in the first game I was just playing, even though it just tanned my hide ruthlessly for a lot longer than I expected. Guaranteed it's because I spent the opening part of the game trash-talking how easy it felt. Hey, just cut right through it because it's only 4 Robot Masters. That is too much punishment. He should have taken a bit less from the Metal Blade. Water? That's not an obstacle for Woodman. Also seeing the Mega Man 3 elements starting to creep in. I still don't remember off the top of my head which of the Robot Masters from 3 we end up fighting in the Wily stretch. But we're going to find out. And then whoever we don't fight there will become the basis of the 4 Robot Masters for Mega Man 3 on Game Boy. It's at least a little bit more conventional than Nintendo's Super Mario Advance releases. I still just won't forgive them for labeling Mario 3 Mario Advance 4 Super Mario 3. Like, that's the stupidest thing you could have called anything. You guys are supposed to jump when I get near you. Oh wait, I can kill them? You're supposed to be invincible. The Metal Blade just become even more OP? There's a distinct possibility. I certainly wouldn't say no on a title like this. You need all the help you can get. Man, that wasn't even fair! On the plus side, I didn't have to hear that boss music for very long. I count that as a victory. Now we're gonna clog up the fans. What's wrong with the gravity? What's wrong with your movement speed? This isn't a fault of the game, by the way. Or rather, it's being run. This is how it ran, au naturel. It's just that the second game is, as I said when I was playing the first Mega Man on Game Boy, the second game is an acquired taste. It's very funky for no real reason. Well, that's on me, because I should have at least been using some iframes if I planned on jumping there. Thankfully, I had a free life to balance out that stupidity. They should be moving faster, that should be dropping faster. I mean, you all saw that just in the previous game. Really? Twice? I was vulnerable then, too? That's some shit. Oof, those are some sour tunes. I seem to remember 3 being significantly better. I can't remember if I consider it better than Dr. Wily's Revenge Day. Or not, though. So that'll be a fun little mystery to solve. At least those big dudes don't respawn as quickly as normal. I'm definitely okay with that. Why do the weapon power-ups glow now? I mean, they glowed in the other games if you were charging your Mega Buster. Okay, so we don't stay stationary when we fling at an angle. That's very good to know. That is also a very important difference. Why would you change that? I'll take the free life, cover for my mistake. I'm not used to the clouds moving this quickly. These subtle changes are weird. They really are. They're throwing me off. Is that down? I was gonna say it better be. No. Oh, you're down. I could keep falling? Why'd you start me there? That better not be a pin anywhere in there. A strange way to block the start. Where's the Dr. Wily thing? Strange time to be asking questions. It sounds just like an alarm. Yeah, it does! He does a lot of damage on contact, but he still gets just as fucked up by the shield, so fine by me. Rush Jet, about damn time. Crashman fans disappointed everywhere. That iconic music not being used. Music so iconic it was lifted basically wholesale for Video and Arcade Top 10 back in the day. On YTV. Not this stuff, though. No thanks. Wish these traveled just a tiny bit faster. I understand, Gameboy. But on another hand, you know. The thing is right there. You should be getting me right there. Supposed to do that. Not on this difficulty. I was gonna say that better. No! No! Whoa! Oh, we have energy tanks. Oh, good. That'll... Oh, we can just get rush controls like he does in Original 3. That is just so good to know. Suddenly, I don't feel like I need Rush Coil. That was almost exceptionally stupid. Pity we can't make use of, like, you know, spare energies and use them to fill the energy tanks. But it's hard to want... Of course, it's very easy to want that. After you've played Mega Man X, you wonder why the hell this hasn't been part of every Mega Man game. But Mega Man X is so, so good. Nope, I want that energy tank. One, two, looks like I can carry, I think. It looks like 5, maybe 6? Still, I'm sure I'm gonna be using every single one of them once I hit that Dr. Wily form and figure out its weaknesses. Now the real question, do you just wander around like an idiot until you're shot at? Nope, he doesn't seem to need to wait for me, so I won't. Why does his ability hurt less than him? He hurts so damn much. Oh, now I'm out of weakness. Well, that's fine, because if he makes me do this stage again, it's not really that much of a pain, and I'll end up getting 2 more energy tanks out of it. Which might be useful for the next castle segment. Seems to be the trick is, if I'm gonna take a hit, take it from the crash bombs and not him. Shame I have to use that extra life like that, too. Be absolutely hilarious if I ended up beating him this way. That's not gonna happen, though. I'm taking just a bit too many hits for that to be a realistic expectation. Still got him down beyond half life. That's not bad. If I had enough lives, I probably could have stuck it out enough to learn him. And we do keep... Yes, we do keep the energy tanks. Good. Strange that this is the only stage that seems to have them. I think this would be some of the worst music to have as an alarm music the more I'm thinking about it. It just sounds awful. I mean, on one hand, you'd be reaching for it real quick. You would definitely not be able to sleep through this. Well, some people might. I can barely sleep through a soft breath of my own. This background... The background instrumentation sounds like Airman's music should be, so then why was this not Airman's stage music? So many mysteries about this one. Love how squat Rush is. I knew those were coming, and I did nothing anyway. That looked planned, didn't it? Yes, I want to screw up again. Then I can do this stage again and again and again. Actually, forgetting energy tanks, it wouldn't be that bad of a plan. I mean, there are 2 of them in the level. None of which I have any intention of using against him. My hope is I'll just figure it out and get it right. Yeah, I'll take that. And that. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure we're already close to him. If I started anything less than... Yeah... I've got 2 lives. I'll start using the pea shooter, and if I actually start cutting an effective bit through him, then I'll switch to his weakness. Yeah, didn't think that was going to go anywhere. What is with this boss music? Damn, I was actually really close to having him. I should have switched up. We'll just do that approach again. He cut me down pretty quickly this time. Maybe we start with his weakness and stop fucking around. Now that we are... There! That's what we had to do. You know, what was actually asked of us. Go figure. Just right to it. Did we get a map? Nope. This is just gonna be one hellacious wait. What the fuck you doing? No Dr. Wily stage. Interesting. What? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Instead of 4 fights, we're doing 4 more stages. That's reasonable. Okay, and you're clearly Magnet Man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all our lives back. And we're going to continue. And then we are going to take a break because it is time for me to get some food into me. Then, after lunch, we'll be right back to continue this right where we left off. Until then, see you soon, guys. Where is that? There she be.